Good morning, everybody. Happy Wednesday from Tim Ben and Brooke and Barrel Boy here at KNIX. So let me add you in there, Brooke. Okay, this is the latest TikTok challenge, the tortilla challenge. Look at this. Okay, we're going to watch that one more time in case you missed the subtlety of it.
What do they do? Spit on each other?
You have to be on drugs to do the tortilla.
I just want to say to all of the people, in the military in Russia and China, just come and get us. It's over. We're done. What are we doing?
We're not winning World War III.
Well, all I can tell you is the two people square off and they have a mouthful of water or beer or whatever, and one spits on the other, and then the third guy comes in and whacks him in the head with a tortilla. Okay. All right. Good. Break's over, folks.
There you go.
Back to the factory. Back to the baby formula factory.
Like your style.
Yeah.
Baby, just slow down.
Yeah.
Everybody's got a dadism
Dadisms.
or advice from their dad. We should probably also explain when we're talking Father's Day now, because we're going to be out tomorrow and Friday. Quick reset of that table.
You got one there, Beryl?
Yep.
Yeah, if you've anybody watching on the stream, if you've got a good dadism. I mean, Brooke's dad is nothing but isms. Oh. You've probably seen this meme. How dad are you? Ben, you're going to backsell this.
All right. You're going to miss this. Trace Adkins, 1025 KNIX. We're Tim Ben and Brooke.
Yeah, and Father's Day is Sunday, so we thought we'd talk a little bit about it today because we're not going to be here tomorrow or Friday. We will be back Monday, and 7:55 this morning, we got the big announcement. So I just want to make sure you're ready for that. We all know that, dads have a certain, let's just say, set of arrows in our quiver. All dads, they're issued at the time they become a father, and they all kind of say the same things. But I thought I would just ask if you remember some of your favorite dadisms. I mean, your dad, Brooke, is full of dadisms. My dad was a lot like your dad. I think that's why I like your dad so much. My dad was a very black and white, right, wrong, or indifferent. There's no gray area. It's you do your hard work, you do your chores, and no nonsense.
No nonsense. And everything comes back to World War II and storming the beaches of Normandy. I swear, when we were like 6, 7, 8, so young, we'd be like, Dad, this is not fair. This is hard or whatever. Hard? You think it was easy for those people that stormed the beaches of Normandy? And we're like, what?
Even in your wedding toast.
Oh, yeah. He's just like, oh, they had it tough. You better be grateful, which, I'm grateful for that attitude. But he always said, nothing good. If you're out after 9 p.m., you're out after no good.
Mm-hmm.
9 p.m.
9 p.m.
Yeah. And then he also, this was the thing I took to heart and I still follow today. He told my brother and I multiple times, if you're not going to be the smartest person in the room, you better be the first person in the room.
And that's you today. That's for sure.
Yeah. Because I know, hey, listen, I got to be there first.
I think in 5 years, there's been 2 times where I've showed up. I'm always the last person in the room, by the way.
Yeah.
I've showed up and Brooke's not here yet. And I'd look at Barrel Boy and go, call 911. Brooke's not here. Something's up.
Well,
What did he
because
say? On time is late?
Yeah.
Something like that?
Yeah, if you're on time, you're late, because I know that, like, if they try to fire me, they'll go through their list and be like, okay, maybe she's not the best at this, maybe she's not the best at this, but wow, she's reliable and she's always on time.
On time. Yeah. How about you, Ben?
He would just kind of cut me down in a funny way, like act your age, not your shoe size.
Okay.
That was a good one. Let's see, you're about as useful as teats. I'll say the word teats on a warthog. I
On a
think it
hog.
was. Yeah.
Lord.
And
Teats on a hog.
never understood what that meant.
I've heard that.
Yeah, there was just a couple. Mm-hmm.
And Barrel Boy, how about you?
I had a few of them. I always was told never quit until your better is better than the rest.
Oh.
Okay.
And I was also told you're never going to be able to rely on your looks or your brains, so you might as well just work hard.
All right.
Our dads were so sweet.
Yeah. My dad didn't give me any of those kinds of isms, like, those things to live by. But he did say two things about my dad that were very funny. And one of them, I said this in his eulogy at his funeral. I said, my dad knew the Lord. In fact, he knew his middle name, apparently, because he used to say it all the time. He would say, Jesus H. Christ. I'm like, what's the H for? He would never tell me.
He never told you?
And then if something was messy, he said this one phrase that still cracks me up. Everything's scattered from hell to breakfast. What?
Breakfast.
He was a Marine. I don't know if that was part of it,
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, and my dad too was always big on, you are not special. He hates how everyone is special these days.
Oh,
And
boy.
he told my brother and I to our face, you're special to your mother and I. That's it. You are not special. Like, you are not special till you go out there in this world and do something special. So you better get on it.
It's pretty true.
Like, Dad, I'm 7.
Well, you're going to get a whole heap and helping of special from Brooke's dad. We're going to call him here at about 7:25 and find out about Father's Day from one of America's founding fathers of fatherhood, Brooke's dad, Mr. Hoover. 102.5 KNIX and the iHeart Radio app.
Correct. All of my dad's sayings are probably not politically correct. If you held a gun to my father's head and you say you have to give a speech and you have to be politically correct, he'd die.
He would die.
He doesn't even know what's
Yeah. It's not a boar hog.
What does that mean?
Well, because you can't get milk from a pig.
Yeah.
I've heard it's on a pig. Yeah. Here's worthless is, yeah.
Teats. I said teats. On a warthog.
Which technically little piglets do have to nurse,
Yeah.
but I just don't think you'd be pouring that on your cereal.
Yeah. He'd also say those grits ain't groceries. Like, what does that mean?
Phoenix weather in Louisville. Yeah, my buddy Foo's going back to Chicago. It was 102 degrees yesterday in Chicago.
Oh, and probably sticky.
Yeah. Gross. Okay. Show off. And my daughter just moved to Seattle and she's sending all these pictures of her out in the forest wearing a sweatshirt. How do you like them apples? Yep.
Good morning, Simba. I'll go get some coffee. Tim, hold court.
Gotcha. Earl, your dad lives here in town, doesn't he? Yeah. Like your dad. Thank you, Alice. We'll check in on that when she gets back. All right. Let's see. What voice can we do? sing happy birthday to Dan tomorrow. We'll figure that out when Ben gets back. I went to Gamage last night. I saw a show that is going to be there through this weekend. It's called Come From Away, and I loved it. It was so good. It's a musical, and it's about the hours of the morning of 9/11. This little tiny town way, way in the northeast in Canada is in Newfoundland called Gander. It's a town of 9,000 people, and they diverted 200 airliners there when the events of 9/11 started to unfold that morning. So within 2 hours, this town of 9,000 people had an additional 7,000 people from all around the world in their town. And it's, it starts with a serious subject, obviously, but it's very funny and sweet and uplifting. So if you ever get the chance to see it, Come From Away. I was really, I loved it. And it's also on Apple Plus. So if you have that, you can watch it. They filmed a version of it as well. Hello? Jennifer wanted to know what's going on in your neighborhood. I assume that means with your noisy Airbnb people. Has the heat turned down the partiers? Brooke?
I'm sorry. Yes, I have not had. Whenever the last story I told you that was like the last time it was an issue. So I think, yeah, no one wants to book in 115, and the prices have gone down on the Airbnb.
Oh, good. That's good.
So yeah, I think we have probably a break until what, September? You think September, October?
Yeah, you may get a rando here and there, but
Yeah.
Alexander says only murders in the building. Is that Steve Martin and Martin Short? I love Steve Martin,
I don't know.
but I'll give that a watch just on your recommendation, Alexandro. Dad says respectfully, right before he potentially insults somebody.
Yeah.
Respectfully, you're full of crap. Ah, very good. That's funny. Well, again, the con, her wisdom is we turn out two things. Our kids turn out the way they do because of and in spite of us. And also, you are half as much as your parents and twice as much as they. There's certain traits that you're not like them intentionally, and there's certain things that you're just like them even more. Okay. Brooke always gets a funny face when I say, let's call your dad, because we all get so excited about it. And you're like, oh boy.
Yeah, because you like to intentionally trigger him.
Ooh, yeah.
And if you're easily offended,
well,
I wouldn't listen.
Buckle your seatbelts, folks. We'll talk to Brooke's dad right after. Carrie Underwood, 102.5 KNIX. Who, by the way, I got home late last night because I went to the show and I caught a little bit of Carrie Underwood on the Tonight Show. Damn, girl. She looked good. The show I saw last night, the show you can see on Apple Plus, is called Come From Away. Come From Away. They talk like this. We're on an island. When these two guys of the show argue with each other, they end each argument by saying, Jesus Christ.
Is it based on somewhat of a true story? Where
it's a 100% true story.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Because when the second plane hit the tower, the FAA issued, for the first time ever, a full ground stop, meaning every plane in the air had to fly and land at the nearest airport. So we went from like 3,800 planes in the air over the U.S. to 0 in less than 2 hours. And 200 of those planes went to this one little tiny town.
Wow.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah. Hey, watched pot never boils. I heard that. Well, there you go. Oh, we're doing him one more song. Let's see. Good morning. Good morning, Mr. Hoover. It's the Brooke, Tim and Ben show.
Yes. How you doing, Brooke?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I am doing great. I got your mother back in here, and she's exhausted.
Everybody treats you like the king that you are, because you are American.
It starts the dial tone.
All right.
Got it. Got it.
Yeah, I watched Senior Year too. It was funny. It was cute.
Again,
I liked
yeah.
it. Like, I wouldn't suggest it for like a single dude, but I think it's, if you're familiar with that era, you'll get a kick out of it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to Munns Park. My son-in-law, Eric, Penny's dad, puts on a Father's Day golf day. It's not really a tournament, but all of their buddies show up. And he said to play in it, you either have to be a dad or have a dad.
Okay.
So I'm covered. Terry, the thing I'm talking about is a musical that's at Gamage through Sunday, and then it's also, they filmed it, so it's still a musical, but you can see the movie of it on Apple Plus. Come From Away. Good antidote to Ozark. That's kind of what this Come From Away was. It was just, I didn't know. I thought it was going to be maybe a tiny bit more serious,
Yeah.
but it was so lighthearted, and there's a lot of really just, I mean, lighthearted. It was, I don't know. You probably experienced the same thing. The horror of 9/11, and then driving in the next morning on the 12th going, what am I going to talk about? What? And it just was this groundswell of love and support and kindness and people helping each other out. And that's kind of what happened in this tiny little town. They just stepped up to take care of these brand new 7,000 people, not knowing how long they were going to be there. And so it was about the good nature of people when awful things happen, which, probably was the most powerful thing I remember from the horror of 9/11 was the next days, weeks, months was kind of a beautiful little time, the way people just
Yeah.
dropped all the nonsense. And yeah,
Who was it? I think it was like somebody said it. Like the worst day in our history was followed by one of the best days in our history.
yeah, yeah,
Priscilla's birthday on Friday. Happy early birthday. Because
yeah.
we won't be here on the stream on Friday.
And they're going to Montana. Oof, jealous. Also, Dan on the stream, his birthday is tomorrow, and he wanted you to sing happy birthday to him in one of your character voices. So think about that, and after we talk to Brooke's dad, we're going to do that.
All right. What?
Alexander says, if you're a single guy, you're going to watch Senior Year, take an edible beforehand.
I got something. I'm gonna.
Oh my goodness. I guess breaking up was easy in the 90s. Happy birthday to all the dads on the stream.
Yes.
All y'all.
Happy Father's Day.
One 1025 KNIX with Tim, Ben, and Brooke. 7:55. Big announcement for you. Be listening.
Huge.
And Brooke, just take a deep breath. It won't last forever. By 7:55, we'll have to end with your father and make the big announcement. So,
Good Lord.
yeah, we're calling Brooke's dad about Father's Day, ringing him up.
Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Hoover.
Hey,
it's
Dad.
the Brooke, Tim, and Ben show.
Yes. How you doing, Brooke?
I'm good. How are you
All right.
doing?
I am doing great. I got your mother back in here, and she's exhausted.
Oh, that's right.
115 degrees is too much.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was hot here.
Man.
Yes.
Well, I'll tell you what, it's we're approaching Father's Day weekend, so we thought we would check in with America's father and see how things are going with you on this glorious day. Any big plans for you, by the way, on Sunday?
Well, actually, we're going to a wedding. Brooke's cousin is getting married, so those are the big plans on Father's Day.
Well, Dad, so what advice, because this is Brian's first Father's Day, and a lot of fathers are listening out there, for a young father, what advice do you have?
Oh, I got great advice for them. As a young father, it's very simple.
Mm-hmm.
Every time mother touches the baby, okay, you go, oh my gosh, he just clings to you. He's just something. The way when you give him a bath, he smiles. He does all this stuff. When I give him a bath, he frowns. You compliment everything that the mother does. Oh, you're a natural. How do you do that so that then you can go out and play golf? Yeah. Do something like that.
Great. That's okay.
No, you compliment them. So, I got to admit, I didn't really get involved with my children until they could, catch and throw on the run. So I was a little bit later on that. But
That's great.
You compliment the mother. Everything she does is natural. And say, how do you know how to do that, honey? You are so wonderful. And then you won't have to do as much.
Now, seems like Brian has got that mastered.
Yeah, no, Brian's very good at that. Oh my gosh, I got to go play golf. I'm with my buddies, and we have to talk over a big case tomorrow, and so I got to spend 5 hours on the golf course. I'll see you later this afternoon.
Okay, I don't know if everyone's gonna love that advice, but okay.
Okay.
You've done a great job with Brooke. Obviously, you've done many great things for her life. Are there any things though you regret doing?
Regret. I can't think of a regret, because a regret would be like I made a mistake.
Well,
and obviously I couldn't have done that.
By the way, scoreboard is she's out of your house and you're not paying her bills. So win-win.
Yeah, you did a great job.
Yes, that all worked out.
Hey, I wanted to ask you about a couple things we've talked about on our show recently. One is a trend where couples that are getting married, the man ends up taking the woman's last name. He now takes her married last name. What do you think of that?
You know the answer to that. No and hell no.
Okay.
Oh,
all right.
Dad.
What is that about?
Well, it's 2022. Things change.
No, they don't. No, they don't. I can't. Oh my goodness.
There's a new trend in men's fashion, men wearing pearl necklaces.
Pearl necklaces on men. Listen, pearls are a beautiful thing created by God. They look lovely against a nice, thin, feminine neck. They don't look good up against an Adam's apple and a bunch of hair around their neck. Oh my gosh.
Oh gosh.
I've got more, but I don't think we want to get him his blood pressure any.
Well, I'm sorry, but I'll tell you what, there were nobody was wearing pearls June 6, 1944, when we stormed the beaches of Normandy.
There it is. There we go. Got it.
It always comes back to D-Day.
It always comes
It
back to
does.
World War II. So yeah, I mean that is a good point. In World War II, men weren't wearing diamond rings.
Mm-mm. All right. Well, I'm glad we aired out those discussions here. We kind of thought you might have a say on those things, but we appreciate it anyway. I hope you have a really good Father's Day weekend, and everybody treats you like a king, the king that you are, because you are America's father.
All right. Well, thank you very much. And you guys have a great Father's Day, too.
Will do.
Thank you.
All right, love you, Dad.
All right. Love you, Lump Lump.
I can't believe it. He
You
is
ca-
so funny.
You try to trigger him, and my mom goes, "Why does Tim do that? Because then I have to hear about this all afternoon."
Sorry, Eleanor. So sorry about
He's
that.
going to be worked up about the pearl necklaces.
Coming up at 7:55. Well, it's a big announcement. You're going to not want to miss it. I don't know. It might be, well, it won't be a secret after 7:55. That's all I'm going to say. Stay tuned to KNIX. Great at it. Yeah, perfect.
Yeah, it's good.
Tim, if I send you a text video,
Yes.
there's no way you can put that on the. How do you put that on the stream? We just have to hold it up to the camera.
No. I mean, if you have the ability to email it.
It says it's too big,
Okay. Well, then I'll try.
even though it's like 30 seconds.
Also, you're gonna tease here what we're doing, or maybe kind of bring up Rick's vacation here.
Yeah. Now, are you talking about the latest, or are you just, yeah?
We'll just pretend like it's happening for sure, which I think it is. It's always something.
But it's always something.
I will put that interview right on the extra. Rick can put it on the blog and stuff.
What is this now?
I'm gonna put the interview on the podcast page right now. Can you put it on the blog when it's done?
Yeah, my dad.
I'm gonna put it on the podcast page right now.
Okay.
All right, let's see. Crazy fun. Doot, 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 doot. Let's see. Let me see if I can share that video.
It's a happy birthday to Dan. Stand by.
Man. Okay. If I could work back, sell it.
Such a good song.
Really good.
Alabama 1025 KNIX. That just sounds good on KNIX.
Right. I'm sure glad I didn't wear my pearls in today.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. So next couple of days, we're going to be out wandering around. We won't be here. Back with you Monday, but want you to stay tuned for this big announcement before we leave, 7:55. Okay. Let me see where this thing is. Okay.
Huh. Yes, he does.
You know, that's funny. I've thought about that. I thought about once a week just getting him on the phone and, you know, just review pop culture, he and I. That would be so funny.
I think I'm turning into Mr. Hoover.
Yeah.
It's like just things bother me. Like Like, really? That's going on in the world? What?
Yeah.
Like the Kim Kardashian ruining Marilyn Monroe's dress because of her big booty.
All right. Like, who didn't see that coming?
Like, that bothers me. I don't know why. That shouldn't bother me. I should laugh at that.
What's funny is, and I think you were there too at Brooke's wedding reception. You know, he did come over and sat down. We probably sat and talked to him for 45 minutes. And aside from the caricature he plays,
Uh-huh.
on their show, he's a good dude. He's a very good, reasonable man. He's not as old fashioned as he comes off. He knows why he's funny,
Yeah.
but he's a good guy. I really like him.
Oh, yeah. And 90% of what he says, I agree with.
I mean, yeah, he's not wrong. Okay. I think this was for Dan.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Hey Dan, this is Mitch McConnell, and I want to wish you a happy birthday from Capitol Hill with some other great celebrities. Here we go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Hey, it's the 72 Soul Guy. I just want to say, happy birthday, Dan. Let's just keep it going with some other great people.
Happy birthday, dear Dan. I really like you. Happy birthday to you. and many more. Ha, that's great.
There you go.
Wow. I got it, Beryl. Ben, you're back. Sell this. That's outstanding, by the way.
Thank you. 1025 KNIX. Good morning. We're Tim Ben and Brooke.
That's how you end a song,
Yeah.
Young country stars that want to be. You just put a little stinger on it there.
There you go.
Yeah. So we're heading down the road. We're all kind of scattering here, there, and everywhere over the next couple of days for a 4-day weekend. And let's see, I'm going up to Munns Park. Hopefully they get that fire under control there. But my son-in-law, Eric, Penny's dad, is hosting a Father's Day golf day. It's not really in a tournament, but he said to play in it, you've got to either be a dad or have a dad. So I fit on both accounts. And going up there and hopefully a little bit cooler up near Flagstaff. That's
What does
cool.
the winner get?
The winner doesn't have to take care of the kids all day.
Okay.
So all the moms will be up there.
Happy birthday, Dad.
Yeah, really.
I mean, happy Father's Day.
You are heading to the beach, right, Ben?
Going to Mission Beach, yeah, for a couple of days. Couldn't afford 2 rooms. So we're all going to be in one room for 3 days.
No
Me and my
kidding.
boys.
Oh, that's great.
All right, cool. I'm completing my 50 states.
Right.
Yeah, I'm going to go to Michigan and Iowa. Those are my last 2 states.
Minnesota.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
I've been to Michigan. Yes.
You
Minnesota.
really don't know where you're going at any time.
I'm really bad with directions, but yeah, then after this weekend, I will have all 50 states.
That's cool.
Yeah, that was a goal of mine. I wanted to finish it much sooner, but it really was rolling during the pandemic because I went to these places like Nebraska and Kansas where there weren't that many people,
Right.
and nothing was going on. So I traveled a lot.
Well, I hope it's cooler because there's been a heat wave in the upper Midwest. There's like 102 degrees in Chicago yesterday. So,
Oh, well, I'm going to Duluth,
oh,
Minnesota.
Duluth.
Yeah, I want to be cold and cool. I think the high is going to be 75 and then it's going to be cold. And then unfortunately in Iowa, you're right.
Yeah.
I think I read it was like 98 degrees.
The corn is just popping into popcorn right on the stalk.
Humidity.
But you're going to the Field of Dreams?
I'm going to so I'm going to the North Shore of Duluth, driving through Minneapolis, and I'm actually staying a night in Wisconsin because it's on the border, even though I've been there. And then going down to the Field of Dreams and seeing all that.
Brooke has always been very, very adventurous and likes to travel by herself. But now, more than ever, probably the best part of the trip is staying in a room by yourself with nobody needing anything from you.
I mean, yes, I feel like I'm very excited. First time I don't have to sleep with a monitor by me. I'm nervous to leave Bo for the first time. He's going to be with his father, who's great. But yeah, I'm sure I'll cry at
Brooke,
one point.
you are so good with him. Man, he just loves you. Look at the way Bo just loves you always.
Oh, maybe I should stay.
Yeah. Beryl, you got plans? You heading somewhere?
No, I'm going to be here watching Stanley Cup Finals in a pool under a fan, something staying cool, just keeping it chill.
And Barrel Boy's been getting skinnier. Have you guys noticed?
Yeah.
I have
Yeah.
seen it. I can tell in the face.
Good for you, and thanks to Red Mountain. Good job, buddy.
Yeah.
All right, all that to say, we couldn't leave before we made a big announcement. We've got that for you just moments away, 7:55. Keep it here, KNIX and the iHeartRadio app.
Hold on, Brooke. You mean Ben isn't going to the same place?
Yeah, what? Ben screwed up.
Duluth. Oh my gosh, you're going to Duluth too. I had no idea.
What are the chances? Let's just look a little bit of the geography here. Oh, one more thing before I forget. Two more things.
Mhm.
First of all, you may occasionally hear us reference Lionel Richie. Lionel, are you going to come play our iHeartRadio Music Festival?
There's nothing I'd rather do.
Which Ben told the story. He was at the CMAs.
Muhammad Ali fight night.
Oh,
yes.
That's right. Fight night.
Yes.
And Lionel Richie was there, and you wandered up to him and said, "Could I take a picture with you?" And he said,
There's nothing I'd rather do. Come on over here.
"Look at that.
Come here. My hair was brown,
Look at a young Ben Campbell."
going gray.
Now, who's that no talent joker with you?
That's my friend from Nashville, Scott Perkerson.
Okay. I mean, apologies. I don't know
Yeah.
if he's a no talent joker, but I know it wasn't Brian, and it wasn't Matt.
Right?
No.
So, how about that?
Nothing I would rather do.
There's nothing
Yes.
I'd rather do.
So we have a.
Couldn't have been nicer.
So here's a little thing. It's hanging up there in the studio
Just
on the wall. The picture of Lionel Richie up there says, "There's nothing I'd rather do."
I thought that was the coolest response ever.
I feel like should be able to get an interview with Lionel Richie
Yeah.
and tell him that. We're a country station and we have his picture up
His
in our
picture
studio.
right up there. He seems
Yeah.
like he would be just a nice guy, cool guy to work with.
Yeah, that's the thing. The bigger the star they are, the nicer and cooler they are. Unless they're Sharon Stone.
Unless you're a woman and you get on a hotel elevator with him and he's got 3 big Dobermans.
Right.
Have you heard that? What do they call those? The shaggy dog stories of supposedly urban legend.
Yeah.
And anyway,
Jim said Ben accidentally booked a hotel on Mission Beach, Duluth, Minnesota.
They probably have one.
well, happy anniversary, Cheryl.
Go to Duluth, Minnesota. There's nothing I'd rather do.
Yes, I got them, and I was starting to open them, and I got distracted. So I have to look at them still.
I'm looking forward to getting away from Phoenix.
Yeah.
My allergies are so bad. I can barely see.
Yeah.
It's like, what's in Duluth, Minnesota, Brooke?
Just Google real quick.
Less degrees.
North Shore. Yeah, it's one of the coldest places in the country. Like that's what I'm going for. But just Google North Shore, Duluth, Minnesota. It looks beautiful.
We were at dinner last night. We were looking at the forecast for the beach in San Diego. The high is 69 degrees.
That's awesome.
Like that's got to be one of the coolest places in the country, right?
What's funny is
Yeah.
San Diego is in a desert. So at the beach, it'll be between 69 and 74.
Yeah.
10 minutes inland, it'll be 106.
Yeah, right.
Bro, just let me know when you've posted it because see it. What?
You know how this thing works.
Oh, I know. 15 minutes later.
I posted it. I'll keep checking.
All right. Let's take a look We take you now. All right. Yes, had the hots for Brooke at one point. Yeah. Oh, how about that? You're drinking it wrong. Show audio.
You know, he had The Bachelor, Colton.
What's that?
In his video, Famous, the one
Okay.
that kind of started off, he made a music video and had The Bachelor and his fiance
Okay.
in the music video. Colton.
Okay.
Colton's the one that, you know.
Switch teams.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, but what I remember is Adam Doliak came here for a little performance in our sound space, and there was some heat between you two. This is back when you're fully single, but am I remembering that wrong?
Yeah, I think he's just like a kind of guy that's like got a flirty personality. I mean, there was no heat on my end, but you know, those guys that'll just like kind of flirt. I think he did that with Double L. I don't think there was anything.
That's not what I heard. I heard you were thirsty.
Oh no, not me. I was not single.
Adam.
So here we are, 100 and yuck.
Yeah.
And here will be Brooke. You're going to fly into Minneapolis.
Yep.
The Twin Cities. You're going to take the 35, 30, is that the 35? No, whatever that is. Up to Duluth.
The North Shore of Duluth. So I'm going past.
So you're going all the way.
Yeah. Yeah.
Isn't that Canada? Are you going to, where's Thunder Bay is in Canada. So is it up here?
It's called Two Harbors?
How much? That's something my
Two
dad
Harbors, Minnesota.
That's something my dad also said. When he meant to say what? He said, how much? Two Harbors, Minnesota. Minnesota, don't you know? Okay. All right.
And it's just it's really pretty.
Okay, so it's not too far from Duluth.
No. I mean, they call that the North Shore of Duluth, even though I don't know why.
Technically, yeah, it is, I guess. All right, let's take a look at some of the photos. Okay. They got a big pier. It is a Great Lake, so ships can come on down. They got a locomotive.
These aren't the pictures. These
choo-choo
aren't
train.
Representative of the.
Look, there's the worldwide headquarters of 3M.
I think you just need to Google.
Thank them. Stop by if you can and thank them for Whiteout.
Duluth. Pull up the campus. Pull up University of Minnesota Duluth campus.
Okay.
See? Okay.
Oh, look, they've got trees.
All right, go down to the next one.
And a 2-lane highway.
But clearly that's in the winter.
Okay.
It's pretty. These pictures aren't doing it. Yeah.
It's on Lake Superior, and Lake Superior is that's a tough lake. That's the one that they say like the deadliest lake.
They also thank them for Post-it pads. I think they invented Post-it pads. Okay, let me go to
put in University of Minnesota Duluth.
Let's see.
So you shouldn't go boating on Lake Superior.
No, you can. It's just always cold and it's deadly. Like it knocked out. That's what the Edmonton Fitzgerald saying.
Yeah, go. You got to scuba down and see the Edmund Fitzgerald.
Okay,
you can get down to it. It's so dark and murky. I mean, what was it? Jacques Cousteau said it was like the deadliest or the
deepest,
craziest dive you ever did or something.
I'll tell you what, scariest dive I ever did was Lake Pleasant, just because there's so much garbage at the bottom. Okay. Look, it's a large. That looks like a IUD or a birth control device.
Didn't have to talk about the locks. That's right. They do have the locks. Look at UMD.
Ooh. How many feet of snow do they get in
I think they
wintertime.
measure it in
A lot.
how
But
much
that's very
telephone poles
beautiful.
off the snow.
I'm going to the campus because Bear Boy told me to.
It's a pretty campus.
Where was the wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald?
Lake Superior.
It's
where on Lake
literally
Superior? I
no,
guess,
the
like,
lighthouse I'm going to. I'm taking a tour of this lighthouse. The lighthouse was built because of the wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald. Yeah.
Okay.
Georgianne, yes, I have been to the Outer Banks. Lovely. Really beautiful. Wild horses running. It's where all the Nicholas Sparks, a lot of the Nicholas Sparks movies were filmed.
Booth Lighthouse.
This is going to be the tease here, Tim. We'll do the announcement out of Famous Friends. I will need a
Duluth.
legal one.
Okay.
do you mind if while we wait, I sing a little bit of the Edmund Fitzgerald?
Do it, Ben.
The legend lives on from the Chippewa on down on the big lake they call
Get your gumi.
Gitchagumi.
They do Two Harbors Lighthouse.
Okay.
The lake, it is said, well, it never gives up her dead when the skies of November turn gloomy. Pretty safe to say. Cody,
Can you
Cody
do a
and
mashup
Cheyenne
of
ain't
that?
singing that.
Mashup of that into Take Me Down to Raleigh or Durham or whatever it was.
The legend lives on from the Chippewa on down. Take me down.
No.
No.
The other one, Roger Whittaker.
Oh.
Take Me Down to Durham.
I've got to leave old Durham town. I've got to leave old Durham town.
Yes, I do. Okay.
That's it.
Teasing.
Heaven. .1025 KNIX, today's best country and all-time favorites. Okay, this is it. Last warning. If people around you are making noise, either leave where you are and take the iHeartRadio app or whatever you've got to do. Go to your car, crank it up, tell everybody around you to shut up because we've got a big announcement to tell you about right after Kane Brown and Chris Young with Tim, Ben, and Brooke. 1025 KNIX.
Brooke, it's posted.
What's that?
Brooke, it's posted.
What?
It's posted.
Okay. Well, let me focus on this first.
Okay. Here it is, folks. Major announcement. Here's a little preview for you. Speed readers.
Big.
Okay, so when we get to the sponsors, I'm going to do the first two, and Brooke, you're going to do the next three.
Okay.
Okay? From the two different categories there.
Got it.
Hey, Ben, you're going to backsell this song.
All right. Is standing in a bar singing it. It's pretty funny. It's not CB Live, is it? Ha 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 ha.
Kathy, you have amazing deductive reasoning powers. Gosh, we went so long between number 8 and 9.
Right. Like, I had a whole marriage and a whole baby in between the 8 and 9. Like, legit, I was. A lot of life happened.
There we go.
Okay. Here you go, Ben. Yeah.
1025 KNIX, Kane Brown, Chris Young, famous friends. Now it's time for the announcement we've all been waiting for.
We're doing another secret show.
Woo!
I can't hold it back any longer. Yeah. We're just saying we went so long between secret show number 8 and then finally number 9 that now they're just coming one after another. Secret show number 10. Mark your calendars for Tuesday, July 26th at the Marquee Theater. Secret show number 10, y'all.
We got to pack them in because, like you said, we got to make up for lost time.
Yeah.
Between 8 and 9. It's going to be brought to you by Corona Premier, Arizona Lottery, Goldberg and Osborne, the injury lawyers, and also Western Sun Vodka and Level 5 Lighting.
Right. Now, we know that the opening act is going to be Adam Doliak. He's a kid, that's been climbing up the charts, kind of like some of our artists that are coming to the Acoustic Summer. Here's a little bit of Adam Doliak's song, Drinking It Wrong.
But you're drinking it wrong. If you're slow sipping, if your cup ain't tipping, if that buzz ain't kicking, you're drinking, but you're drinking it wrong.
What I love about country music, if you don't know how to drink, we'll teach you with a song.
He's so good. He's really good live, too.
Okay, so the secret show is set for Tuesday, July 26th. How do you get tickets? Can you buy them? No, you can only win them. So follow all of us on our social media and then be listening starting Monday. We're going to give away 6 different pairs of tickets, starting with us at 6 a.m., at 8 a.m., and then 6 times throughout the day. We'll fill you in on all of that as we get closer. Yes, we will be out and about doing some ticket stops and pop-up ticket giveaways, but we are very excited to bring you Secret Show number 10. Now, if you're brand new to this, a secret show is this. It's a big-name country artist in a small venue, and nobody knows who it is until we introduce them and the curtain goes up.
I love it when we introduce a big artist and everybody knows who it is and they come to a big venue in town. But this is even more exciting because it's just like Christmas. You don't know what's under the tree.
Yeah, but you'll never see this person, this band, whoever it is, in this small place. These are people that play, like, Brad Paisley's playing Auction Pavilion. They're playing all these big, huge venues. So it feels more intimate, and the artists love it because they say, hey, this reminds me of my old days.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Yeah, there's definitely a different energy, a cool one.
Yeah.
Reed on the radio is going to have a pair of tickets for you this afternoon at 3:50. Double L will have a pair at 1:30. And why don't we give away the first pair of KNIX Secret Show number 10 tickets to the 12th caller right now at 833-577-KNIX. Almost gave out our old phone number. No. 833-577-KNIX. Secret Show number 10, Tuesday, July 26th at the Marquee Theater, right here from the Sanderson Ford Studios of KNIX FM Phoenix. What's that?
I just went ahead and did all the sponsors.
I see you and I raise you. Well, there you go. Now you know. What do you guys think? Boop, boop, boop. Yeah. Secret Show X.
Bye, guys. It's going to be fun.
All
Can't
right.
wait.
Be good. We will see you back here next Monday morning. In the meantime, stay cool and safe and love one another. All right.
Love
Happy Father's Day to all.